Hello everybody, today I'm going to go through some of my eyeshadow palettes and tell you which ones I'm going to get rid of. By get rid of I mean give to friends or family or something like that because I just have way too many eyeshadows. My first one is the Pirates of the Caribbean. There is no way I'm ever going to get rid of this one. This one is my favorite eyeshadow palette because I love Pirates of the Caribbean. It comes with the blush palette down here. Next is my Carly by Bell palette. It has very pretty shades inside of it. I don't use this hardly at all, but I love the highlighters. So I'll go ahead and keep this one. This is the Solstice palette by Bad Habit. This palette's pretty good. It's a dupe for the Natasha Denona Sunset palette. I can't afford the Sunset palette, so I'll just keep this one. This is the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. It's one of my favorite palettes. I love all of the rusty shades, so I'm definitely going to keep this one. This is my Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye palette. I love everything Kat Von D. I wish I had the new palette, her 10th anniversary one. I'm definitely going to keep this one. I've even hit pan on the white shade. This is a Point Perk I got from Sephora. It's a little Urban Decay palette. It only has 4 little shades and it's a cute little eyeshadow palette. I'll keep this one. It has a nice brush in it. This is the Urban Decay Nocturnal Shadow Box. This was my favorite palette. I still do like it, but it has my favorite shades are the ones that are in that tiny palette. So I think I'm going to see if anyone else wants this one. This is my NARS Narcissist palette. There's no way I'd ever get rid of this one. It cost quite a bit of money and it just has a lot of sentimental meaning behind it. This is my Mad for Matte, the Sunset palette. I'm not sure what I want to do with this one right this second. I have to look at all the rest of them and decide what I want to do. It's a really inexpensive palette, but I don't use it hardly at all. This is the Too Faced White Chocolate Chip or White Chocolate Bar palette. I was so excited when it came out. Unfortunately though, it just does not work for me at all. It's way too light, it doesn't show up. It smells wonderful, but it just doesn't work for me. So unfortunately I'm going to have to let this one go. This is a Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. I want to love this palette. I've tried to love this palette. As you can see, I've used quite a bit of it. Again, it doesn't show up quite like I want it to. It's really difficult to say goodbye to it, but I think it's time to let this one go. This is the ColourPop My Little Pony palette. Considering I'm still a child at heart, and My Little Pony was what I watched when I was young, and these colors, there's no way I'd ever get rid of this one. This is an Urban Decay Distortion palette. I love this palette. My wonderful boyfriend got it for me. It is absolutely gorgeous. You use these bottom 2 rows and you put these top ones on to change the color of them. There is no way I'd ever get rid of this. The colors are beautiful and it's from he's very special to me, so I'm going to keep this one. This is the Sephora Pro Cool palette. The colors in here are very pretty. They work very well, and I don't have hardly any other cool tone palettes, so I'll definitely keep this one. This is the Bare Minerals Hidden Treasure palette. It's the only Bare Minerals palette I have. It's pretty, and it works good for just a very neutral eye when I don't want to go very heavy with the makeup. So I'll keep this one. This is the Pastel Goth by Kat Von D. Again, Kat Von D is my favorite makeup, and these colors are absolutely what I would go to day to day. I love colors, and this is just absolutely beautiful. There's no way I'm getting rid of this one. This is the Subculture palette by Anastasia. Mine has completely been used up for what I like. I don't even know. I used it the best I could. It makes a mess. I've used up the shades I do like, and I think this one's just going to wind up going in the trash. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance. I'm trying to use this one up since I never really did use it very much. I love the rose and red colors in here. This is the one I'm currently trying to use up, so I'm keeping this one. This is the Urban Decay Kristen Leanne palette. They're all matte, and they work good whenever I have all my shimmery eyeshadows on, just for a little bit of, for the crease and everything. So I'll keep this one. I like this one. This Ofra Z palette is full with Makeup Geek and Anastasia single shadows. I think I'm going to let this go. I have these colors everywhere else, and I just don't ever reach for the Z palette when I have so many of the other palettes. And this is my Kat Von D Metal Matte palette. Again, since it's Kat Von D, there's no way this one will go. The shades are absolutely gorgeous though, with all of the mattes on the bottom and all of the metal shades up top. I love Tinsel and Ignite. Those are my two favorite ones, as well as Twinkle. This palette is absolutely gorgeous, and I am so happy that I have this one. So back to this one again. I do believe I'm just going to let this one go, because in another part of my makeup collection, I do have the Too Faced Peachy Mattes palette, and it has most of these shades in it, and I like that one a lot better, so I will just let this one go. So these are the ones from this group that I've decided to get rid of. I know it's not the best, but I do have an eyeshadow obsession, and I'm sure next time I can do better. And I have a lot more eyeshadows to go through, but this is the first wave, and if any of those don't work for me, I'll put them in another video. I'll try to film the next one here shortly. Everyone have a nice day.